Okay, guys, so the Burning Donut, who, if you do not know, is a MLP fan artist, recently got into some controversy with KiwiFarm. Mainly because KiwiFarm had a thread on him that, to make it short, had a few things Burning Donut considered inaccurate. This, of course, led to a series of tweets, and him and the KiwiFarm had a back and forth, and later a 36-minute long video. Which, I'm just going to say it, no matter which side you stand on, the video was extremely uninteresting. You know, ignoring the extreme length, it was just... First off, his voice sounded extremely... I don't know how to describe it. Smug, mainly? Maybe, which... Don't get me wrong, it's not necessarily a bad trait for entertainment, however, it didn't feel like that. It felt like that was just genuinely how he spoke. You know, it was kind of like a deeper, voluminous voice, if that makes sense, what it reminded me of. And not only that, but the video in general was just extremely uninteresting. The most notable thing about both the video and the tweets have really been how Burning Donut has put all these, oh, I just got KiwiFarm, oh, I got him, points in the videos. Like, there was one tweet in which he says, you know, oh, it was basically just him saying, I win. And that's what I ended up hearing through a good amount of his 36-minute long video. It just felt like it was him saying, I win, I win, I win, I win, over and over again, which, it's one thing to say that, it's another thing to actually win. And don't get me wrong, I'm not even the biggest fan of KiwiFarm. I think that they had quite a few inaccuracies and assumptions in their thread. I also think a lot of things KiwiFarm posts are typically jokes and making fun of people. And that Burning Donut was overreacting and taking way too much of it way too seriously. That's another thing I noticed. It felt like throughout most of the video, Burning Donut was taking a website that's not entirely meant to be taken at face value, and took it at face value. You know, like, for instance, there were a lot of times in the thread where Burning Donut was, where they, like, posted jokes about older videos Burning Donut had made. For instance, the Please Hire Me videos. And then Burning Donut responded like he did and just said, oh, why, those videos are old, oh, God, oh. You know, for someone who claims to be anti-SJW, he did seem to get very triggered in that video. I'll never say that. I'll never say triggered unironically again, I promise. Now I think it's time I talk kind of about my opinion on the thread itself. Honestly, I think it's okay. I think that, say what you will about someone like Lily Pete or For No Good Reason, and I've said quite a bit about both those people, mind you. But at least there's something to discuss there. Burning Donut, there really isn't much. I mean, I've somewhat been talked about Burning Donut before on Twitter. I've even had some interaction with him. P.S. I'm blocked by him. But there really isn't much to go over in terms of Burning Donut. Like, the weirdest thing about Burning Donut that he does do regularly is there's a lot of art that he makes that has, like, a Confederate flag on it for no reason. Like, that's the main oddity I've noticed with Burning Donut. Is just... he has quite a bit of Southern pride. I mean, really, you can't make a thread longer than a few pages on Burning Donut without digging into a whole bunch of unsubstantiated dirt. And that's what they started to do. They started going through kind of more dirt. Now, some may say, oh, why, I've done that. And I won't deny that I have done some drama-related content. I'm doing some right now, in fact. However, typically I cover things that are, you know, public. I'm talking you'd have to go through, like, these really weird rumors, which I have done before, and I've actually kind of vowed to not do that, because it turns out quite a few of those claims are completely unsubstantiated, and are, if not outright wrong, extremely easy to misinterpret. You know, I've done that before. And I'll admit I've done that before. In fact, but you know, that's why I've kind of tried to step away from just doing rumors. Now, granted, I have lucked out a couple of times. For instance, the whole Tomb Critic thing. That I lucked out on. It turned out Tomb Critic was really doing extremely similar things to what was told to me via those rumors. However, that's the exception and not the rule, and that's why when I do things like that, even when I did cover more just plain old rumors, I always said, now these are just rumors, these may not be entirely true. Because that does happen from time to time. Now granted, you know, and drama does kind of sell. That's why KiwiFarm is popular, because they appeal to rumors for everyone. KiwiFarm. A lot of people think it's like this ultra right-wing website. It isn't. It's fairly centrist. It has a page on some SJW type and a page and several threads on more MRA right-wing types. Honestly, I just think the whole thing is kind of silly. I think the thread itself is kind of just, I think KiwiFarm itself is just not my thing, honestly. Like, I genuinely don't frequent it, specifically because something about the concept just turns me off. I don't even know why, because I've dealt in similar topics like that. It's just something about it. And, you know, and I think that Burning Donut's response to the whole thing, making a 36-minute video and taking everything on the thread extremely seriously, is also kind of just ridiculous. I think every single part of this was ridiculous. I don't normally like that conclusion of, just everything is goofy and wrong and ugh, everything. Ugh, but I guess that's the conclusion I ended up coming to. I'm Ephrom, and good night.